We're at Farmfest 4.0, October 2024. Great event out here. Axel and I have been out here most of the day. Awesome event, great people, trails are perfect. We got awesome weather to be out here. We got rocks, we got mud, we got goats. Great time out here. So let's go hit the trails. We're gonna bring you guys along with us, meet some great people, have some fun. Let's go check it out. We getting set up, buddy?
Yep. In the mud machine.
Got the mud machine all fixed, ready to go.
Where?
All right, guys, I'm just going to jump in with a couple voiceovers here and there. We kicked the day off with just taking a spin around to the vendors and all of the displays that were going on. Farmfest always has a great vendor turnout, and this was no exception. Then we made our way down to Trail 2. This is Axel's favorite trail because this is where the mud is at. So heading down through Trail 2, lots of guys out there with very cool trucks. Awesome turnout this year and great weather. This is the rock bouncer course, but it was mostly being used for just rock crawling, which is totally fine because it's a great setup for just a slow crawl, super challenging for the tent scales. Making our way through the woods here was like going through a storybook fairy tale, and just the way that the foliage was, the light coming through the trees and the colors, just a beautiful day out there. This little man right here with the TRX 6 hauler should have been charging by the hour. He was hauling guys out of this mud hole left and right. I think he pulled about half a dozen guys out in the few minutes that we were there.
Going in for another recovery. He's doing really well. The motor's just moved up. Yeah, right under the bumper.
I think I'll just do this. That seems a lot easier.
Oh, all right. No, I started I wanted to believe it. Go straight.
After our first run through the mud, had to take a spin over to the tiny truck wash. This is always a Farmfest favorite. Had to get the old mud machine cleaned up before we hit the next trail.
Yeah. But I'll probably do it after.
One of the coolest things they had at Farmfest this year was this scale RC construction site. These things were so cool to watch. I could have stayed there all day. They had a fully functioning construction site there with these trucks and everything going. Super cool to watch. This gargantuan front loader was the star of the show. This thing weighed over 300 pounds and was an absolute beast.
The loader like is as big as the bed of the boat truck. Over there.
I see. Some people put vibrating motors on these too. In the bucket.
This was a fun moment on our way back to the trails when the guy asked Axel if he wanted to stand in the bucket to see if he could lift him up.
That's awesome.
Then, of course, I had to give it a try.
Oh. Quite, yeah. 170. Yeah.
Close.
He's got too much muscle. I thought he was skinnier.
Next up, we hit the mini course. We had a lot of fun out on the mini course. No competition this time around, just a freestyle run. We had a good time. This was really fun because I was taking the scale SCX24 Gladiator out. And coming around this corner, you'll see it lines right up with the real Gladiator there in the background. I had a couple of cool shots of both of them lined up. Yes. Look at that thing go, even with the big shell on the back. Good driving. Oh no.
Is that your favorite RC?
And this was actually my first real shakedown run with the FCX18 K10 build that I did with Rob from Do You RC and Wayne from Crawlstock RC. So where I really got to stretch this thing's legs and see what it was made of. And it did surprisingly well out on the mini crawler course. I was super impressed with the K10 build.
Just do a tire. Just do a tire. If you let your wires loose, that don't happen. I didn't know that. And then wire on the tire. Stop. Don't put a wire on the tire. Yeah. Don't put a wire on the tire.
I want to.
Tire. We're gonna head out soon. After the mini course is out.
After rocking the minis for a little while, we hit the scale trail, Trail 3. This is a really fun one. We missed this the last time we were at Farmfest, so I was really excited to go back through. We took a couple of FMS FCX10s through here, and they looked really good with the scale appearance of these trucks and the things that the folks had built there on the farm. Really, really cool setup through here.
Do you think this truck's too big to go through the gas station?
Nope.
Oh, yeah. Bonk.
For electric vehicles.
This is not hard. We're trying to get this crap. This is the hard part.
Well, it's pretty tight.
It's me.
We made it.
Oh my. I need the food. I need some food.
I was really impressed with Axel's driving with the FCX10 LC80. This was the first time anyone had ever seen it. He did a great job piloting through the scale trail. The day was starting to wrap up here. They let Axel do the drawings for the raffles. This was a fun moment too.
This community is built on each other. We support each other. Doing this little mom and pop stuff, this is how these companies grow. So some of these companies are small now, and next year they could be the biggest thing out there in the market. So you never know. You never stop dreaming, right? Axel, you draw in there and pick out a ticket. Winner, winner, Tobin.
I want that crawler Colt shirt.
Congratulations, brother. Let it go.
The only thing I gamble.
All right, Axel. This is an easy one. Woo! Thank you, Axel. We appreciate
Thank you,
your
Axel.
help,
Greatly
buddy.
appreciated.
For our last run of the day, we went back to Trail 2. Axel wanted to get some more mud action in with his TRX4 Sport High Trail. I opted to drive the LC80. This was the first time I'd gotten my hands on it since Axel drove it most of the day earlier, and I really enjoyed it. It was really perfect for this type of terrain out there.
keeping that part clean.
All right, my friends, that's pretty much a wrap for Farmfest 4.0. Man, we had a great time out here. Axel's just cleaning up the sport right now. Just went through the tiny truck wash. He's polishing it off with the hose. Had so much fun. Absolutely love it here. Great people out here at Patches Hill Farm. The weather was perfect this year. The trail conditions were excellent. Probably the best experience we've had at Farmfest. I wish we could have stayed for another 5 or 6 hours. But we're closing the place down now. We're gonna go pack up and then hit the road home. But I'm so glad you guys could come along with us. It's been an epic fall event season. This was a great way to cap it off. Big thanks to Patches Hill Farm. Big shout out to everyone who came up to us and recognized us from the channel. It's so good to meet everybody. Truly appreciate the support. Love you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so, and we'll see you in the next video.